you're planning to. Amazing voice. She just sounds like the girl next door. I've not actually it's nice. Different so I guess well, she drops in and out, in the background.
Clicker, sometimes they work, sometimes they don't work, so gotta hope sometimes. Yeah. What's your name? Jake and Chris, that's it. What field or industry are you into? I'm trying to sell a house, so I know the market is right now. I know like one or two things about it. And here in Austin, it totally works. Yeah. Dude, it's insane. And like we're looking to shop in San Antonio, and like all these houses that look good, I'm like, they've been on the market too. And as the buyer, you're thinking like, what's wrong with it? But in reality, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just like a different inventory situation. So, yeah. I mean, that's why I'm excited to transfer my assets from Austin to San Antonio. Cool. Today's gonna be great. We got snacks. Let me know if you think of I'm sorry to interrupt, just so you know. Okay, no laser pointer. Yeah, I'll put this right here for you.
Literally beginning that means we don't know someone has just recently. So there's like so much meditative is now the scientific fact that we can sing. But it's like you go left or you go right. Left was there a long time ago. I don't want to say something.
That's cool. Well, Rabbi tried to email
That kind of thing. You're like,
Victoria, it's been a long time. Ages. How are you? You got your seat. Getting home
going to be the challenge. It'll be dark by then, and I really, it's like glare and everything. Yeah, but that's okay, it's fine. I've got
My
my
park is at 7, so I'm not in the house at 7 before it gets too dark.
I may stay just a little bit, see how things go. We have something on Saturday that goes until 8, but it's a straight shot down the bar. So that's okay. So once we get to 15th Street, I'm fine. Because I'm going to go 15th to the bar. It's all of the Siri took me to the UT campus. I don't know why, but Siri took me to the UT campus. They have an event of some kind going on. Oh my God. Oh my God. So I'm looking forward to your presentation. I think it's not good of idea the way it's
That's great.
Lynn, I wanted to say
Joe!
hi. How are you? Wonderful. I've seen it before, but
It's a full room. It's looking nice. Thank you.
It is wonderful.
I grew it myself, you know.
You have a little fun.
I do. Otherwise it'd be a mess. But thank you for saying.
So all you need now is the waist.
Yes, I know. The bow tie. Yes. The top hat, the fedora. Yeah. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
One insurance agent. He has that on.
Yeah, that's
And
cool.
he's got a little handlebar.
Yes.
It's like he's so adorable.
It's a fun little thing.
I just want to like cuddle.
It's a personality thing, you know. Go for it if you can. Thank you so much.
And it always reminds me of that musician who has. And are you with
I'm actually with Lexi Grandma, so we're co-partners. We're a residency service. We help people with their Let's Eat, comma,
you know,
Grandma.
I will die on the
Oscar comma, so do we.
It's like
Glad you're with
extra
us.
spaces after the word. I don't care.
No,
It's easier to see.
it is. It changes like, you know, the way we understand it. We're all for it. We're also all for punctuation and grammar in general. That's why we're writing some of these. So.
Yeah. I have a hard time with this because it makes me have to do it after after 10 years. All right, thank you.
Is that what's your name again? Victoria. Victoria, nice to meet you. Victoria. Matt. Oh, we have a live
I should. It's right there. I'm gonna talk to you.
And so we're all good as long as we're in this area. We're totally covered.
Perfect. Welcome. Hey guys. For those of you who feel shy about snacks, do not feel shy. There's always so many snacks and sodas left over, so grab at whatever point. And I'm really glad to have you all here. And for those of you listening to the live stream, we're about to start soon. We're really grateful to have you. Feel free to leave your comments, and we will answer back as quickly as we can. See if I can. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that.
Fancy.
I'll be managing the chat, so if anyone has any questions, I'll be sure to call them out or just.
Thank you.
Sweet. Y'all ready to get started? Yeah? Okay, awesome. So, my name is Chris Villanueva. I am the founder of Let's Eat Grandma. We're a resume writing service, and we love to host these events because in-person connection is so important, in particular for job seekers when we can feel so isolated. So, just want to say thank you for all of you for attending today. We have a special partner called Launchpad Job Club, if you've ever heard of them. I'm sure you have, but they're an amazing organization, and I'll have them speak about themselves in just a little bit. But just, again, I'm so grateful that you all came here today. Like, live is just such a special thing, and we love to have that in-person connection. Now, just a few quick facts about us. My brother and I started Let's Eat Grandma. He has an amazing mustache that I cannot grow. I've tried to many times, but I'm unable to. And it's really important because it is a huge topic of conversation whenever he walks around, and I don't have it. But we are ranked by New York Post, TheBalanceMoney.com as a top resume service. We've been around since 2014 and been hosting live events since 2016. And we're just here to serve at this time. We know that it's a different market out there, so whatever your needs are, feel free to come to us afterwards. Now I have the pleasure and honor of introducing Shannon here, and I don't know what your name is here, one more time. Elaine also, who's part of Launchpad, but I'll go ahead and turn this on over to you if you want to talk about your
Thank you. Yeah. Hi, good evening, everybody. Factoid you need to know. 85% of jobs are found through networking. And when you send off that application, you send off your resume, and it just goes into a void, and you never hear anything, then you need to come to places like this. You need to go find Meetup, you need to find Eventbrite, you need to find places where you can mix with other people. People like to help other people, which is the whole reason why we exist. Launchpad was originally a program of workforce solutions after the dot-com bust in the late 90s. And then we became our own nonprofit, and as soon as we did that, they were suddenly like, hey, you can't be here anymore, it's a conflict of interest. So we've been around for 23 years, and I'd say 99.9% of what we do is free for you guys. We have a meeting every Friday morning. First and third Fridays we're in person, so tomorrow morning we'll be in person. And then the second, fourth, and if there's a fifth Friday, we're on Zoom. From 10 to 11:30 is our weekly meeting. And if you show up, we have Panera. But usually we get the freebies from the night before. And then we get what we get. And then we also have afternoon classes. So and those are all over Zoom. The person that founded Launchpad Job Club, Kathy Lansford, who is, I think she's 77. I'm 58. She has more energy in her pinky than I have in my entire body. You know. And she runs, she was a coach and a jobs coach and a trainer for 40 plus years for Workforce Solutions. So she handles anything that's on Zoom, which is our Zoom meetings and our classes. So every Friday from 12 to 1 is a resume review class. Every time from 2 to 4, it's a different class each week. The first week will be about LinkedIn, about JobScan, a really great tool to help you get past the applicant tracking systems. Second week will be about how to ace your next interview. Third week is about talking to the bots, interviewing to using HireVue. And then fourth week is salary negotiation. We also have these little groups called SWATs, Search with a Team. They are member-led. They are small groups of like 6 to 8 to 10 people, where you guys will meet on your own, most of the time over Zoom, once a week, maybe sometimes in person, and you're supportive of each other. We have a playbook for you to follow so you get the most out of your job search. So free. We have a partnership with Indeed we've had since 2013. Every third Friday, they will do one-on-one consultations virtually for half an hour with you from 12 to 2. And you can sign up for those. If you go on our website, launchpadjobclub.org, and subscribe to our newsletter, it comes out every Tuesday morning. It has all this information in it. And the only thing that we don't have for free is something called our member portal. It's $30 for 3 months. I feel like you can probably get everything you need out of it in that time. But basically, it's the 40 years of Kathy's brain dumped behind a paywall. And so it's going to have the resume template that you need to be able to get past the bots. It's got the salary negotiation information. It's got how to network on LinkedIn. There are so many ways to network on LinkedIn that you guys probably have barely scratched the surface on. And we want to help you do all these things. So if you would like to show up tomorrow morning, I'm going to confuse the heck out of you. We are meeting for our very last time in the parish hall of the Episcopal Church of the Resurrection off of Burnett Road. Then starting November 1st, we will be in ACC. At the main Highland campus, we'll be in what's called their ACC elevator, their accelerator, which is the first floor, 600 plus computers, and a teaching room in the back. So we're very, very excited about joining their career services department. And I can't thank you enough, Chris, for inviting us to to jump on and glom onto your wonderful events that you're having. So thank you, sir. We'll hopefully see you guys soon if you need us.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I first met Dr. Lynn Chang several years ago at General Assembly. They are a really solid location on, I think it was downtown. But Lynn is an amazing person, and this is probably going to be one of the most different workshops we've done, not only just because of the panda suit, but she covers career coaching, career searching very holistically. And the job search is way more than just your resume. It's way more than just your LinkedIn profile. And so Lynn's going to get all of it involved. So please get involved. Please meet each other after the event. Kind of open up the mind. We've had people at these events before, grab drinks or food at a bar afterwards and things like that. So use this also as a social environment and a chance to connect on LinkedIn afterwards, because we're all in this together, we're all here to support each other. So without further ado, here's Dr. Lynn Chang with today's presentation.
Hi y'all! How you doing? Now, who here loves a job search? No. So, I want to show you how we can have some job search zen, job search fun, job search flow. Let's first take a moment to stand up. And let's shake out any nerves you might have about job search. Woo! Any fears you have about not finding the right job. Any doubts that you have. Does anyone here have doubts? Oh, let's shake it all out, y'all. Shake it all out. Take an inhale through the nose. Sigh it out. Good again, inhale. Sigh out the day. Inhale. Sigh out the week. Inhale. Sigh out the month. Y'all ready? Biggest inhale of your day. Sigh out this whole past freaking year, y'all. Very good. Okay. Have a seat. It worked. Okay. So, I am an only child to 2 PhD scientists. And when I used to hear things like, everything's energy, I'm like, you know what? That is woo-woo weird stuff that I don't believe, because if I can't see it, I can't prove it, then, you know, it's just, oh, it's so weird for me. And then life got really hard. Does life ever get hard for you? Life got really hard for me. I started spiraling out of control. I was like very, very lost in my life. And then I found yoga. I found my breath. I found meditation. And then I realized, holy shit. Can I say shit?
Yeah.
Holy shit! Everything is energy. So I want to demonstrate this with my energy stick. Let's link hands just for a minute or two. Let me get this open. Okay. Everybody in the room, let us all link hands. Can you hold on to this? And somebody hold my hand. Are we all, yeah, all linked together. We need to link together. Chris, can you help out? Yes. So you can hold her palm, her whole arm.
There you go. There you go. You did it. Energy.
Oh, David, grab her arm. Behind you.
There you go.
Okay. Photographer, could you turn off the lights for a second?
It's that top one.
Okay. This is an energy stick. Joseph, you let go of someone's hand. Eric, you let go of someone's hand. Okay, reconnect. Hey, what happened? This is a one. Okay, Chris, you connect. You disconnect with someone.
Okay.
Ooh, but the sound is gone, y'all.
Yeah, someone's not connecting. That's my suspicion there, Lynn. Someone's not, you know.
You sure they're not 1999?
Okay, go ahead and connect.
Straight. Oh, there we go. It's back.
There we go. Okay. Thank you. Okay, I'll turn the lights on. We can take a picture after if you want. Okay, so that's my energy stick demonstration. Everything is energy. Your thoughts are energy. Your feelings are energy. Your actions are energy. Someone's taking pictures, I better put my hat on. Okay, camera ready at all times. So, thoughts are energy, right? If I had an EKG machine set up on my head, you could see the brainwave patterns, yes? So your thoughts are energy. Your heart, who has experienced heartbreak before? You know, that feeling is real. Ugh, that's energy too. And then your bodies are energy. So take your hands, rub them, make them really warm, and then stop and feel this fuzzy energy ball. Do you feel it? It's energy. I know. I believe in the woo now, y'all. So, if we want to enhance our lives, make things better, I say, let's take it from a mind, body, spirit perspective. We can alter different thoughts that we have to change the trajectory of our life. We can change the emotions that we feel every day, and we can change our actions. So changing any one of those three will help the whole cycle reboot. So if you're needing kind of an upgrade, a recharge, a spark ignited, this is the way to do it. Usually, changing your thoughts is the easiest way to do that. So my father had 4 brain surgeries not that long ago. It was exhausting for our family, y'all. One time I walked into the hospital room. He was unconscious, he was having these uncontrollable seizures. His hands and feet were tied to the hospital bed because he was thrashing around and flailing around. And my first thought was like, oh my God, Daddy, like that's so hard to see your father go through something like that. And then my second thought was like, what can I do? So I sat in the chair next to him and I started meditating. I meditated for 20 minutes, and in that 20 minutes, his seizures completely stopped. Isn't that amazing? It's like my energy waves were like syncing up with his energy waves. I'm like, this woo-woo shit is awesome. So I could not do that 24/7, but I needed to give him a break, and I really wanted to do something positive for him. So that's to say, we are going to do mind, body, spirit stuff. Everybody stand up. Go ahead and slouch. Slouch. Like you have to apply for a job. Slouch. All right, then come on back up. Like you're going to wait for the response. How did that feel? What did you notice? Jake, I'm going to call on you. I know some of y'all.
Slouching feels low energy.
Low energy, yeah. And then also coming back up, did anyone have a little bit of achy back stuff? I start feeling really old when that happens. Okay, let me show you a really cool trick I learned from yoga. We're gonna do the same thing going down, but then we're gonna do something different coming up. So go ahead and bend down. You don't have to touch your toes, just bend down any amount. Okay, now root your feet, plant them into the ground. So direct it downwards as you feel a natural rebound come up, and then spring up from your spine. Who felt that? Did it feel different for you? Yes. So that is rebounding. Who knows Newton's third law? Victoria.
Every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
Excellent. Y'all are smarty pants. Okay, have a seat. This is what we're going to do today. You have already worked so hard to get to where you are today. Today, I want you just to receive. So when I discovered this whole rebounding, like, oh my gosh, it's so much easier. So life is going to give you the same amount that you put out there. I want you to receive. I want you to feel, create a little space in your mind, and receive all the goodness that's coming your way. Okay, this is an introduction to thoughts, become feelings, and become action. Do any of these thoughts on the left sound familiar? I'll never find a job. Victoria's like, I'll never find a job, right? So if we say that to ourselves, we start believing it, and then how do we feel?
Yeah.
Blech. Sad, hopeless. And then what do we end up doing? We end up procrastinating. We end up stalling. We end up not doing enough. What about, I'm applied for so many jobs, but no one's called me back? Does that sound familiar at all? So that leads to frustration. Damn it. And then you just stop following up. You don't call them. What about things like, I'm not good enough? That's my favorite one. I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I'm too young. I'm too old. I have too much experience. I have too little experience. I have heard all of these reasons from my clients. When we say we're not enough, how do we feel? Pretty shitty. Yes. So then we kind of avoid putting ourselves out there. Shannon and Chris are absolutely right. The best thing to do when you're looking for a new opportunity is to leave your home, come to events like this, and share, and just talk. And that is how you're going to create these opportunities. Guess what we're going to do?
Stand up.
If you want to, we're going to change our thoughts. Hey, what happened? Okay, a little bit of formatting error. So the idea is if you flip the switch, you can actually change the trajectory of your job search. So instead of saying like, there's no jobs out there, there's no jobs out there, there's no jobs out there, which I have been there and it feels really crappy, if you just make a mental turn like 2 to 5 degrees and say, you know what? I don't know what it is, but my dream job is out there. My dream job is there. My dream job is there. My dream job is there. Everyone say it with me. My dream job is there. My dream job is there. How does that feel, Joseph? Feels pretty good, huh? Okay, so you get the like hopeful, like maybe there's something there. And then what happens is you connect with people and you apply with enthusiasm. So here's a tip for interviews. You don't need specific skills or background. You need to have enthusiasm. Enthusiasm is going to sell you. So you want to apply with enthusiasm, you want to inquire with enthusiasm, and if you cannot muster up enthusiasm, which I understand I've been there, you can just be curious. Because I wonder, tell me more. I'd like to learn about this, okay? Here's another one. I have the skills to thrive. Let's say it all together. I have the skills to thrive. I have the skills to thrive. Joe, how does that feel?
Oh, so good.
Feels so good.
I believe it needs an exclamation mark.
Oh, okay. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Good tip. So that brings up confidence in you. That brings up self-assuredness. These are important little tweaks to the mind that can really change the trajectory of your life. Okay, what about great opportunities come to me? Great opportunities come to me. Great opportunities come to me. So how did that feel, Eric?
Great.
From this place of elevated vibration, hi, welcome. We are going to connect and network with each other. So I'm really excited there's kind of a mingling hour after this presentation because that's the perfect time and perfect way to start elevating each other. So here's quiz time. Victoria. Okay, so what would y'all do to flip the script? I always mess up in interviews. David, how might you reframe that maybe in a positive way?
I would say I asked a lot of questions.
ask a lot of questions. What is a positive reframe of this particular phrase? I'm good at answering questions? Okay, I'm good at answering questions. I'm good at answering questions. I'm good at answering questions. If you start saying that, you start elevating how you feel, your interactions in that interview will qualitatively improve. It's kind of like magic, y'all. Again, it's the woo-woo stuff that I cannot, it's just the woo-woo stuff, y'all. It's the woo-woo stuff. Hi, welcome. Okay, what is another phrase, Ryan, that might come up during someone job searching? What's a thought that comes up when you're job searching?
A positive one or a negative?
Just something that comes up regularly.
It's gonna take me forever to find a new job.
Oh, it's gonna take me forever to find a new job. Can y'all relate to that one? Okay. How can we reframe that one?
I'm going to find a job in no time.
I'm gonna find a job in no time. Let's all say it. I'm gonna find a job in no time. Okay, Victoria, what's your example?
I shouldn't have to be doing this again.
Oh, that's good. We like Victoria. You're welcome. I shouldn't be doing this again. I shouldn't have to do this again. What's another way to reframe that?
I get to do this. I'm so lucky to do this again.
I'm so lucky to do this
Or
again.
I had the opportunity to find something new.
I had the opportunity to find something new. Everyone needs a personal Jake.
That's actually
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
That's actually good.
That's good.
That's good.
Okay, y'all. So I want you to be thinking about what thoughts automatically come to your mind when you are job searching, because now comes the arts and crafts time. I'm going to direct your attention here. How many of y'all know about affirmation cards? Many of you do. So I'm going to pass them around. I'm just going to pass it down as examples. Here's Victoria.
Oh, there's only one.
Yes, just pass it around.
Oh,
It's examples, okay.
it's an example.
Yes. So I have a friend who is a holistic interview coach, and she made these affirmation cards for her interview clients. And I thought these are so awesome because you can just like put them on your computer, you can put them in your pocket, you can put on the mirror. I mean, just keep the affirmation cards wherever you go because it is very easy for us to get lost in our feelings, especially around job search. It's been a tough year for a lot of people, y'all. So to remind ourselves to think in a different way, we're going to create affirmation cards, customize it to whatever you want it to say. I would recommend using positive words. So frame it in the positive versus I hate rejection, like I love 20 offers, something like that, okay? And then use present tense, like not one day, I hope I'll be happy, but I'm happy. How many of you can tell that I'm a happy person? Yes. So when you are talking about your strengths to people, I'm not talking about skills. I really don't care about skills, y'all. I care about what's in your heart, what makes you excited, what makes you curious and excited and alive. So for me, on a resume, I wouldn't be able to say, I can be happy. I generate 60 watts of happiness per second. Like that's nothing quantifiable, but if you have a conversation with me, I mean, usually in a couple of minutes, people are like, oh, she's a happy girl, right? So I want you to think about what strengths do you have, and then focus on your natural strengths and talents. That is what's going to get you the job, and that's what's going to find your work fulfillment, because it matches you. It matches your personality, it matches your curiosities, it matches your values. So that's what we're going to focus on. I'm going to pass out, Chris, could you help me pass these out? Index cards. We're going to make our own affirmation cards. I also have Post-it notes here if people want. Now, Who here wants some creativity time, arts and crafts time? Because I have designer paper. Ooh, y'all, with pretty patterns and colors. I have paper here, markers and pens, and scissors. So you can make your own cards. So let's aim for, let's say 3 to 5 cards a person.
Oh, they need 3 to 5 cards per person?
Or 2.
Okay. Sorry, I was playing on one.
But I have some pretty lotus origami paper if someone of you wants. Okay, come on up, girl. Origami here, and then you can use scissors if you want to make them smaller. You're welcome to do that. Yeah, have fun with it.
I'm good.
You're good?
I'm good.
Okay. Pretty paper. Pretty paper. Okay.
Do I just cut my own square kind of thing?
Yeah, so these are some examples. They can all just cut your own squares, whatever pattern looks good to you. Pretty paper.
So what are we doing now?
We are making affirmations based on the automatic thoughts that tend to come up when you job search. And everyone has slightly different thoughts. Thank you for getting the free paper. Oh, we have lots of. You want to go?
Oh, you need
Yeah.
books out.
Pretty paper. Sure.
Sure.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry. If you want.
It's very true. I gotta keep it consistent.
Love it. Can you?
This one's.
Oh, I need to throw that one away. Because they're brushy, I think someone pressed too hard.
Let's talk about that. Oh, they're right on
Either that or it's stuck inside, or the tip is stuck inside.
I'm gonna throw that one.
Give that to you, you throw that away.
Some markers are dead. Oh my goodness, y'all, I forgot.
They're beautiful.
I have something special for y'all.
The markers are, do they light up?
Yes! Yes, y'all! Oh, I love your screen.
Concert room.
This is the first time I'm wearing these shoes in public, y'all. I got it for a special occasion, just for y'all.
They're lovely. Yay.
We gotta turn the lights off again, and we gotta stand up and meditate.
Yeah. Those are so cool.
They make me happy. We have to generate our own happiness, right, y'all? We have to generate our own happiness. Instead of being passive receivers of what's going on in your life, if you want to change the course of your life, you can. And so this is one of the many techniques to do so. And get happy shoes. Hey, when did we get music?
I just volume subtly, just kind of flipped it up there.
Oh, thank you.
It's my past DJ self. So.
Were you a DJ before?
Once upon a time.
What kind of music?
It was just pretty much top 40 stuff. It was like a lot of events. And this is what I wish I could play, just swanky, jazzy house music. But
Yes.
I'm playing it for you guys today. So
Thanks, DJ Chris. So I practice what I preach. When my dad recovered from his 4 brain surgeries, I was exhausted, y'all. So I said, I know I took like 5 months off of work, and I should just, hit the ground running and start like recuperating my income loss. But my body told me I needed to rest. And so I looked on Trusted House Sitter's website. Does anyone know what that is? It's so great. Okay, y'all, you can travel anywhere in the world, and then when people go on vacation, you stay at their homes. And unlike Airbnb, you don't exchange money. You just pet sit for them or house sit for them when they go on vacation.
Sorry, what was the name?
Trusted House Sitters. You can contact me, I'll give you a discount code, 25% off. It was incredible. It was a 6-week stay on the big island of Hawaii. And I had been to Honolulu a few times. Beautiful, but I didn't feel like I had to go. Like I love my job. I would rather go back to work. But my husband said, "No, I've never been to Hawaii. Please, can we go?" I'm like, "Okay," because he was such a great hospital advocate for my dad. Like, yes, of course. I want to thank you. So we get there, and unlike any other place I visited, everyone who lived there said, "You need to move here. You belong here. You're one of us. You're family. You're ohana." I was like, wow, I've never received such a warm welcome. And there are so many signs that I should move there. And clients, like presentations and clients, they just naturally came to me. One person I knew from birth, this is how far networking can go. From birth, her parents were my godparents. And so she was like my sister growing up. She roped me into their grant, a 5-year grant. And so now I get to go there and get paid for Hawaii. That's sweet, right? Yeah. So now Career Zen is based in Austin and Kona. Anytime you want to meet me on the beach, I have a little office hut, and we can just like stare at the water and do one-on-one work. Isn't that cool? And retreats. I'm going to do wellness retreats. So stay in touch with me. I'm putting some really cool stuff together.
Is it like the Peanuts? Is the hut have a little sign, the doctors? And
I should. That's brilliant.
I love
Yes.
those little cuts.
Yeah. Okay. So who here is brave enough to share a couple of their... Hey, where did the pandas go? Anybody here brave enough to share their cards? Joseph, come on up here. You know what to do. Yes, you're gonna wear the positivity hat.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Appreciate you. Fits nicely. And I went with the fancy paper. So, yep.
Nice. Okay.
My first one was the career you want is out there, you just need to find it. My second is purposeful work does exist. Get that going. And my third one is you know what you want, you just need to go and do it.
Ooh. How does that feel to even hear Joseph's cards? It feels good, right? So we have conversations that are of this vibration, of this elevated way. It not just feels good to see Joseph being excited about this, but it feels good for us too. So let's have these conversations. So during your mingling hour, I would love for you to share cards with each other if you feel comfortable. You don't have to. But thank you for going first.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Anyone else? Yes, come on up. Yes. What's your name?
It's Ava.
Ava. Positivity hat for you. I don't have lice. Oh, it matches you perfectly. It looks so good. It looks so good. Okay, Ava, share your cards with us.
Okay, so my first one is every opportunity to learn about myself is a gift.
Ooh, that's good. You're getting a lot of nods.
And I have surprised myself in the face of doubt before. My doubt no longer serves me.
Ooh, wow. Yeah, fire. Good stuff. Thank you. Let me give you a positivity panda. Anyone else? Anyone else want to share? Okay.
I don't need a panda.
Okay.
I don't even. I'm gonna save that for.
Okay. Thank you for sharing, Shannon.
Mine's just. I only have one card, so.
Okay.
I'm a fucking delight.
That's awesome.
Did I say shit? Sorry. Sorry, Lynn.
That's okay. That's great. Yes. Roxanne, is it? Is that her name, Roxanne?
Yes.
Roxanne.
Go, Roxanne! Roxanne's one of our board members. Be nice.
Whoop.
There we go. I cheated. My daughter just got a new job, and she is still struggling with, will I be successful?
Oh.
So I wrote thinking about what she might say. And one is, my success is phenomenal.
Whoa! I love that one.
And I am confident. My employer loves me.
That's fantastic. Yes, please share them with your daughter. Thank you. Okay, so you know what to do during the next hour when we're networking. Introduce yourself, share a card or two, and just really elevate each other. You are going to be so, I was gonna say you might sleep better tonight, but you might also be so energy buzzed that you might have trouble sleeping. I want you to keep this zen and positivity with you throughout the next few days, the next few weeks, until you get that dream job. Okay, so the last part of my presentation is asking, what is it that you want? How many of you know exactly what you're looking for when you're job searching? Fantastic. How many of you know have kind of like a feeling, a sense, but it's hard to put into words? Okay, and how many of you feel completely lost and have no idea, but it's not what you're currently doing? Yeah. Okay, so if you're in either of those latter two categories, this is my jam, y'all. This is what I love to do. Where are my cards? Oh, did y'all see these cards over here? I have a lot of fun games and activities that I do when I work with people, either one-on-one or in groups. So we go through this career card deck. There are 500,000 different careers. That's a lot. Sometimes people want a list. Can you give me a list of what I'm qualified for? Like, you want a list of 400,000 jobs? This is not a good use of your time. So these are 100 different careers systematically selected to represent a little bit of everything. And I walk you through this process where you start learning who you are, what you like, why do you want to work, what's important to you. Thank you. come up with a very succinct vision statement. So now when you do networking, you can actually say, this is what I'm looking for. Do you know anyone who's doing this kind of work? Do you know of any places that do this kind of work? I'll give you a few more examples here. I want to use my experience in data and critical thinking to help and educate people in creative ways. I want to use my creative bent to produce experiences that help others through fun and humor. So these are all my actual students who've taken the classes, who've done the one-on-one work. You can learn so much by just going within. This is where the yoga and meditation comes in. Going within and asking yourself, does it spark joy? That's really honestly the secret to my success is I'm a happy person and I like being happy and I look for things that make me happy. And I look for people who make me happy. And I look for vacations that make me happy, and I look for food that makes me happy, and I'm always looking for the happiness. So what is it that you're looking for, and can you articulate it? That's my jam. So if you want to work together, I've got some classes coming up starting next Monday, if anyone wants to join. Some of y'all have been in the classes. How were they?
Excellent.
I agree. You're awesome.
It's pretty sweet. It's kind of a love fest. And then, oh, it's interesting. The format's a little bit funky. That's okay. So my classes are donation-based. You pay what you can, pay what's in your heart, and you pay it forward. So Joseph and Jake, they've already paid for this month's class, so next month's class is for you. Sweet, right? So I do it online, I do it in person. I have an e-course called Job Search Zen. So my specialty is career exploration, direction, focus, and target goals. My friend Angela Loeb of NSYNC Resources, we love Angela, look at those smiles, yes. She's another OG, y'all. She and I partnered and created this e-course called Job Search Zen. So it's all talking about where to find jobs, how to access the hidden market, resumes, LinkedIn, different forms of interviewing, how to prepare for interviews, negotiating, how do you network if you're an introvert, what if I, worried about ageism, all of that stuff is covered in there. So I recommend you take advantage of this current sale. It's a good price right now. And if it's outside of your budget, share it with a new friend and get an accountability buddy. And if that's still outside your budget, find another friend so it's only $30. I really want you to take advantage of this to learn together. It really, really helps the process. So my book, The 10-Day Career Cleanse. Let's do a few more techniques because I think it will be helpful for you. I found that the less I do, the more I get things done. Isn't that lovely? Would you also like that? Do less, get more done. I'm currently figuring out how to do nothing and get everything done. And once I figure that out, that will be my next book. But until then, right now, it's just like, just kind of like downshift a little bit and just receive. Okay. And then I do fun events. Like I do bento box lunches for my clients, and we can go ahead to a Japanese restaurant and have wonderful conversations and network over yummy food. I think that's fun. And soon, I'm going to have goat yoga and resume and LinkedIn reviews together. Because why not? I know. This is my career zen, y'all. I can just why not? I want to live in Hawaii. I want to play with baby goats. So there you go. You're welcome. Sign up on my newsletter and then you'll find out when it's happening. Okay, let's see. Let's do a power pose together. Go ahead and stand up. This will be power pose. How many of y'all know about power poses? Oh, very good. Like half the room does. Tom's already demonstrating. Yes, okay. So let's do power pose / there's a yoga pose called starfish. So we're gonna combine those ideas. Go ahead and stand like a starfish. Take up space. Take an inhale through the nose. Sigh it out. Inhale, lengthen, get big. Sigh out any stress and tension. Inhale, get big. Sigh it out. All right, so we're gonna take one arm and the opposite leg. We're gonna stretch to the diagonal. See if you can touch the different sides of the room. Other corner, good. Come back to center, and we'll take the other arm, the other leg, and try to stretch diagonal. Get really big, get big. Excellent. Come to center, and now head to tailbone. It'll be a very subtle movement. See if you can stretch up and down. Fantastic. Now we're going to go in all three directions at once, okay? Power pose, starfish, get big. DJ Chris, you got some music for starfish? You actually only need to stand in power pose for like 60 seconds, and then the universe starts matching you. Yeah, thank you, Chris.
The shoes, every time.
Get big, y'all. Take up the whole room. And just by stretching, see if you can feel where your fingers end and space begins. Where is that edge? And can you extend even further? Because aren't we all energy? Yes. Beautiful. Bring your arms down. Roll your shoulders if that feels good. And let's do a meditation that I like to call flood your cells. We can still go with the music, that's good. Yeah. Flood your cells. This is another way, mind, body, spirit, to start channeling and creating a new positive direction for yourself. So I want you to close your eyes and focus on your heart. Find that place where Zen lives. The calm, the happy, the peaceful. Things just flow to you without any worry. Find the place where Zen lives, and with your breath, see if you can grow that feeling. Make it stronger, make it bigger. Like you're blowing up a beach ball. Breathe. Grow that feeling some more so it fills up your entire heart with Zen, peace, clarity. Breathe. Grow that feeling some more so it starts to extend beyond your heart walls. It starts floating into your torso. And now every cell in your torso is drinking in that same vibe of Zen, fulfillment, clarity, purpose. Breathe. Grow that feeling some more. Make it stronger, make it more concentrated so it extends to your left arm and your right arm. Breathe. Grow that feeling some more and watch it come up your neck and filling up your mind and out through the crown of your head. Letting the universe know how you want to feel. Zen, happy, peaceful, fulfilled, joyful. Breathe and grow that feeling so gravity takes it down your spine, your legs, and your feet. Feel your whole body vibrating to the same vibration of Zen. Your own definition, whatever that looks like for you, feels like for you. you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. Beautiful, my friends. Thank you so much for your time today. It's been an honor. I love my job. I want all of you to love your jobs too. Yay! I'll stay around. You can ask me questions if you want. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Everyone give one really loud Austin, Texas round of applause for Dr. Chang, you can back up here and talk about. Thank you so much for those on the live stream channel. We just appreciate you as well. So networking after this, and I'm going to do like one really quick just icebreaker to get y'all started. We have till, let me see. We have 1 hour. We have to be out the room exactly 8 p.m. sharp. So feel free to take up the room. There's also the Omni has an amazing bar right there too. So where's that clicker?
Don't leave here without having at least 2 contacts that you can follow up with at another day.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
So just random, out of curiosity, who parked here at the Omni building? Okay. So come see me afterwards. I have parking validations for those who came here. It's much better than what it would be without the validation. So thank you so much for battling the traffic. We're going to pass out another resource here. So if you enjoyed today's event, we host these every single quarter. We did a resume one in January. We try to switch it up to make it as diverse as possible. So come to these events. Even if you have found a job, we still have people who are happy and they can pass on future knowledge. You want to build your network and things like that. So the other thing we'll pass out with this QR codes are resume reviews, free of charge. It'll either be me or 2 of my colleagues can look over your resume for free, just send you a quick video, and we'd be happy to do that.
Thank you, Chris.
Yay, resumes. Yeah. We're going to put Dr. Lynn's website as well as more info on Launchpad Job Club as well on this QR codes. So this is the ultimate resource that you can use. If you do need resume help, Matt, go ahead and raise your hand. Where's my wife, Celeste? Oh, she went to the bathroom probably or something like that. Please talk to Matt as well. He is one of the most friendly, interactive people ever. He can give you some resume tips as well as talk to you about what we can do to help you as a service if you're interested in doing something like that. Trying to think if I have anything else.
When you go back to work, update your LinkedIn profile. 2 reasons. 1, if I were your employer and I went on there and I saw that you still had your last, did it stay? And secondly, it also lets those recruiters just, let's give them a little bit of a break. I mean, I know that they ghost you. They don't mean to. And I'm going to tell you right now, 99.9% of the time, it's them, it's not you. So when they've loved on you, they said, hey, I looked at your resume, I'm going to get you an interview Thursday. Thursday comes and goes, and you see me Friday, and you go, Shannon, I didn't hear from them. I'm like, follow up with them next week. They are humans, and you are not their client. Their clients are the 5 hiring managers above their heads, breathing down, going, where's my developer? Where's my developer? Where's my developer? And then you would get 5 people doing that for the 5 different jobs. You've got 15 jobs that they need to fill in the next month. So it's not fun when they ghost you, but just take it zen. It's not me, it's them. It's not me, it's them. And then just follow up with them. Because most people don't follow up with recruiters, except for when they're very desperate. Like, do you have a job? No, just like, hey, I had you on my calendar. I just want to let you know I'm still available. And, whenever that developer job comes up, think of me.
Thank you. Great advice.
Thank you.
One big last shout out to Capital Factory. They sponsored the space for this event, and they are incredible. Yeah, give them a round of applause because they can probably hear us on the live stream. Yeah, we appreciate you guys. I've been here, I've worked here for since 2017 as a space. I did it because I was tired of working in my home office, kind of felt isolated, so I come here for community. Come here for you guys too, so I appreciate y'all being here. So networking for me can feel like awkward sometimes to get started, so I'll do like one quick forced activity. We're gonna do small groups of 3 or 4, whoever's in your vicinity. Everyone has a group. So say your name, your favorite bar or restaurant in Austin, and then one job search tip that you would give someone else. Or if you don't have a tip, just like one insight that you have.
Or share a card.
Yeah, or share the affirmation card as well. So just get talking, and I want every single person here to walk away with at least 1 or 2 contacts, because these things help. So find your 3 or 4 people in your area. I'll turn on my house music again, and we have it until 8 o'clock.
Yay!
Hi guys, thanks.
Thank you, Chris. Excellent,
Yeah.
excellent.
Yeah.
When you dropped this shit on, I was like, this is forget that.
That's okay. I won after. Sorry about that.
That was amazing. It seriously is fantastic. Yeah, and I think combining together, like collaborating forces, like
this more often. As often as you're willing to have us, we'll be done.
I agree. We should definitely keep collaborating. Yeah. And
makes
Lynn,
sense.
if this makes sense for you, like we can keep doing this, like more events, like go yoga resume stuff. Like we're in Austin together, so let's keep doing this stuff. So.
I know you said it again about the shoot.
Yeah. When we turn the lights off, you can really see the shoes pop.
You were definitely lit up. Yes, it was fun.
Yeah. All right.
And I didn't know you and Angela. That's awesome. I love Angela.
Yeah.
She is awesome. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the two of you together, I can see how that's an awesome sauce, as they say. Yeah.
What are the events in Hawaii like, the retreats? Because I've seen your newsletters. Like, are they multiple day kind of things? Week long. And people just get lodging in hotels in the area.
I get it. I set it all up.
It's amazing.
For cheap. Because I have so many networks and friends.
Yeah.
I can get local discounts.
That's amazing.
How long have you been doing that?
Just
Are you kidding?
I mean, Hawaii's kind of a new thing.
I figured it was like she'd been doing it for like 15 years. You know?
Yeah.
No, it's a new thing.
You've got that kind of energy that people are like, yeah, I'll buy into it. I'll do it. Yeah.
Dang, yeah. I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. I mean, that could be my excuse to go. If you have affordable lodging, maybe I can make my way over. But, yeah.
So I'm going October 30th, and the flight from Austin to Kona is $176.
Wait, no, it's not. 176? How do you get 176?
Hawaiian Airlines. Just look at the fare calendar. Like if you're flexible on your dates.
Yeah.
When did you book that flight?
3 weeks ago.
So it wasn't any like last minute deal or anything?
All of my trips are $200 each way. That's why I go back and forth. So it's
Amazing.
in careers and
That was like the one thing stopping me from going, because like, you know, flights are expensive even to go to like California and things like that. So yeah, Hawaiian Airlines, like you say, from Austin.
So are you going direct from Austin? Are you going from Austin to Dallas, or are you
Austin to Honolulu to direct flight Austin to Honolulu.
Oh, it is a direct flight. Wow. This will tell you how long ago it was that I went to Hawaii. I was 13 and we were on Braniff.
Yeah.
Never even heard of it.
You're so young. You're too young. Braniff, their original stewardess. They were stewardesses back then. Their original costume. Their original uniforms were designed by Pierre Cardin. Yeah, they were fun. They had like a big bubble.
It was a big deal back then.
Yeah, but I mean, I was on a 747. Those things are like flying boats. It was insane. I just can't believe how large that thing was. So,
When was
anyways,
this?
yeah, excellent job.
I'm glad you brought some more people in your crew.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, that was one thing I was going to ask. If you're willing, could you share your Eventbrite list with me?
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
So I would just like to just send them an email and let them know about, like, whether you can or not, here's information.
Yeah, totally.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is, and you get the photographer too, or?
We have a positivity handbook.
I'll remember this event forever. Not just because of the panda, but because of
Yeah. Especially with the World Wildlife Fund.
I don't know where to put it.
Just hang it.
My mirror. Knowing me, I probably would.
We took a bunch of photos, but I mean, that guy came in and saved the day.
David is amazing. So, I mean, I don't know if you don't have to.
We can definitely throw something at him.
Yeah, so nice. Yeah, because he's a job seeker. He's one of those ones that never seen any of them. He took photos for
like jump around a few things. But that was really cool. But I want to do, like, we should definitely, sometimes it's hard to, like, think of ideas, because Lynn, I had on our roster, brought my to speak list for, like, months, and I knew I wanted her to speak, but you had all the speakers yourself, you have any ideas? I'm all ears for it. Yeah. Wow. How do you do that?
You try to get at least 2 to 3 months in advance. For me, it's like purpose work, jobs that you network with Angela Lowe, they're like 6 months in advance. I'm doing it myself, so it's not like a short notice. But I've got what I would do is I can share some of my Shannon's a launch pad. Let's put that in the Jughead orders. It sucks.
Oh, man.
Orders are always just left right there.
They're not at all. She is, yeah. She's amazing. She's it's a horror movie. I'm trying to give her one fact. It's a horror movie. It's like spicy food. That's you too.
I don't like. She likes horror movies, or
she loves horror movies.
Okay, I don't love horror movies, but I don't like spicy food. I mean, I'm typical German.
Okay, yeah, she does not even touch the spice. Anyway, that's good. What do you do for fun when you don't do job stuff and you're helping people out with your careers?
What I do for fun? Well, last week I put together a 500-something slide show for my meeting Saturday in San Antonio. Yeah, it was fun.
San Antonio too.
Yeah, so downtown Lake, so right. I basically tore apart my 84 yearbook and just placed it in a scanner. I had to try to get as many photos as I could. The fun was have a secret party where they get those and it was like secret party. Just where like a group of guys and gals would get together and put in $100 for a party. And so there were lots of video photos from all those different ones. I got to make snarky fun comments on the slides. It was nice to see everybody. One of my classmates when I was doing Facebook admin for the group that's been around and I was putting things in there until like 15 photos. And one of them was like, have you seen me? I was like, well, you know how to get hold of you, Jeff. 444. You know what I'm talking about.
I can't believe you went there too, like the billboards.
Yeah, so I saw him, I didn't get a chance to say hi to him. It was cool, and this is what it was. So, we had a small class, we were like late generation, the first generation. So, the first generation with the pill.
Okay.
And so we had
Oh, wow.
And I think
mine is still small, though. It's not like,
Lynn was towards the like and it's fine. It's like precious time to have a get the place wired the right way. Today's society,
that's cool. You're still involved with like your alumni, your class, and things like that. We didn't even get to have our reunion. It would have been our 10 years, like 5, 6. I don't know what it was years ago, but it was during COVID. I was so jazzed. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get in there, and I'm so excited. This last month's my high school too, so. I mean, I think graduating was down to like 600 or 700, but it's still pretty big.
So, do you guys have a Facebook class? Just your class, not the
I think so. I think that's where they were posting for.
So I have to be on guard. If somebody is 3 or 5.
Okay.
Because we're strictly to art class. And that's been very helpful. Also, running one camp. The whole thing that worked out well for us is that I didn't run it. This is so rare for me not to be able to do it. So we had somebody who was like, you took the reins, you took and we met once a week over the micro because one of them. Yeah, I know one of those things. It was one of my favorites. I hate that one too. And we meet every week, but we kind of figured out that we could do like, oh, I can do this, I can do that. So somebody was over I was like, I won't do our but of course, everybody was like, that's not how to do well, I worked so good to get my life back, and now a friend of mine who's so, your benefactor
We had a budget for a day off. We couldn't do it, so he allowed me to see
if you just set him up with whatever, I don't know, whatever you set up somebody to pull. I can't remember what you set him up with.
Are you for the job search event?
Sure. This is
I don't 100%. So we just but now we're just like chatting and meeting each other. I would say she is. If you really it's up to you. But yeah, I can introduce you to her.
Maybe about a week. I've never been they can show these
and obviously, they're not all going to be winners, so it's sort of
I thought maybe I'll make it
no. Well, he had come over earlier and said thank you because apparently they had a photographer lined up, and then she had to drop out.
And then our photographer, she just she said, I'm sorry, I'm already, and she probably does have a choir rehearsal tonight.
Oh yeah, no, I said I'd come, so yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, no, we have
No, I appreciate it, yeah.
That's what I'm always about getting paid. If I can get somebody paid, myself would be nice.
Well, thank you, yes. And, it's awesome stuff.
Yeah,
great job.
Really great evening.
Great, pack the room, fill the room.
I'm really impressed. I don't really recognize quite 5 people, so most of them are probably from you guys.
And I was going to share too, we had about 50 people on the live stream that people were asking for extra resources, and I sent them your way.
Yeah, and the cool thing is even if they're not here, they can join us over Zoom.
That's why I left it open and I was like, hey, just take an extra minute, even if you're not, especially if you are. Yeah, they were interacting actually. A lot of people asking questions. That's great. Yeah, that's great.
Well, she was so fast.
Oh, I know, right? And for us in our programming, like very refreshing, like new things. Like we have to remember
He was so funny. Person saying, if you have ideas on speakers, I have to book like 50 speakers a year. So I will use speakers. Yes. If you only have to do it like 4 or 5 times a year, you're good.
That's amazing. And you guys know your stuff is awesome. It's pretty cool that
it's definitely like a lab as you guys go on. Yeah, so. Alright. Hasta la vista, baby. Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure.
So David and Chris are talking. They're talking.
Just make sure.
Yeah. So he'll make sure that he gets he's got a crazy week. So it might be like a week before you put it all together. I know. I'm complaining about it. Saturday night was like high score unit in San Antonio, and I'm like, oh, I probably should have cleaned the camera lens a little bit. A little bit like Star Wars kind of look on some of them. I grew up in San Antonio. I went to school at SMU in Dallas. I was there for 20 years. And then got into church. It was our 40th, so we're the old people at the homecoming. No, actually, we weren't the oldest. There was class of 64 was there too. Like, holy crap. But I told him, I said, yes. I said, you'll know one of our classmates because I was also one of the Facebook administrators for our group. And so I was doing I did a slideshow, and so I was taking my yearbook and broke it apart and putting it down flat on the scanner and everything. And so I've got all these like single photos per page, and each day I would try to put another group like, hey, contact these people. And I said, we all know how to get a hold of you, Jeff. 444. I feel like
you're good at like community building. I feel like that's like your thing. Like, just any idea.
Yeah, it was fun. We had a lot of fun with the. I had a lot of fun with the Facebook group. Getting people
getting engaged. That's what I'm saying. Like, kind of community building. That's been one of my things. They had several kids really good. And I had friends too that went growing up.
I was just in the band and choir. I was like the ultimate nerd.
I think that's cool. Yeah, it's a little nerdy.
It was fun. I mean,
what was your instrument?
I was a trombone. I liked being with the boys. They were all tall and they were playing trombone. It was funny because the Band of Flowers parade, 3.5 miles or whatever it is. And then in the heat, I know. At least we were always in front. It's like, yeah.
That's amazing. That's really cool.
But it was so funny, the little clarinetist and flute. By the end of it, we're near Santa Rosa Hospital of Medicine.
Just don't lock your knees, right?
Right, exactly.
I only ended up doing soccer for the first couple of years, but I was in high school. And we ended up going to school in New York, which was nice. He went first, and I followed him. Cornell University.
My roommate from SMU went to Brazos Street.
Do you know what they said?
What was it, Jill? She was teaching for a while. But it was, I think it was probably like English and she was Miami, so she was sad. Actually, she was Cuban because she came over in the 50s playing. So Jill, one of her roommates, she would be on the phone with her mom, and it would be like, this back in the day when you had like a long board, you walk home, and she'd be like on her phone, I don't do that. Library. I don't know how you do that. And I'd be like, Jill, can you have a quick? She'll talk to her for hours.
Gotta amp on your way. What's more pretty favorite? No.
I didn't know that you were the wife.
The wife.
Chris talked about you.
It's like my wife's last and
That's great that you're so supportive. Are you part of the business as well?
One of our and also kind of help with partnerships.
Oh, nice.
So busy.
Well, I think that is the cool thing about you guys. We can be national, but we're so awesome focused that people can zoom in with us and get a lot from all over the world during COVID. That because you guys can do this for anybody anywhere, you can get those wonderful write-ups from, New York Post and hopefully all those other fabulous publications. Oh, there you go.
Remind me, I was answering some questions about the resources to the job seekers. So let me find my computer. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, I lost a leg about a couple of years ago. I don't know where, but typical of me, just gesturing and getting a snag on something. My daughter, my children, they knew their mom loves khaki jewelry, and so she got that for me for Christmas this year. So she now lives in Nashville, so I'm not sure. I think she may have gotten it or something in Nashville. And then we moved to Nashville this summer, and yeah, so you mentioned only went to Colorado.
For like a whole year, it's like $150 a year.
Brent and Paul will be there at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'll get there close to like 9:45.
So like a verification process?
Yes. But it's good. Yeah, everybody's kind of reviews. Sweet guy, he took care of our puppy, I really trust him. Stuff.
It's mainly to die.
Oh my gosh, when I was in Alaska, I was Chicken City.
Yeah, I mean, it's not deep. It's like 4 feet deep, and like they took off 10 feet
one chicken got really sick. They started, the owner started crying. They said, okay, bring her inside. She doesn't recover. Please put her body in this bag. I gave her Reiki, I sang to her, played Tibetan heart chakra, music, I gave her the works, and then 3 days later, she was completely healed. And the owner actually, we figured out what it was. It was a sex injury from the rooster. He got carried away.
Celeste's watching research. Oh, okay. She's Chris's better half.
Anyway.
We women think we can't do without us.
Anyway, I Reiki.
Oh, wow. second one like that. We were able to purchase a house again. The last house we had was our condo in Montreal, right back in the mid 2000s for my husband's work. Yeah, and so now we're over on the east side. I'll show you our house. It's really cool.
I'm about to shout for parking validations. Parking validations. Look how organized this is.
Oh, yeah, I was talking with him out there. He's like, just drop it back down on the desk.
Okay. You guys, parking validations. If anyone parked here, just come to me whenever you're done. I'll be here. So I got him. Yeah. Yes. Did you know that? No, I didn't know that. Yeah, you did. Sorry, man. Jeff, you realize that? I learned a lot from that. So were you like you're chiming in there?
Yeah, there were about 15 people hanging out tonight. The most full thing.
I think we had like was the whole school of it. I don't know. Yeah, that was the whole school.
The parking validator.
Yes, we got it. Of course. Yeah, I'm not saying I like that.
Right after a while, you kind of like, well, it's great to get your thoughts. I mean, it's about later.
Somebody make check LinkedIn once every 4 months.
So are you going to stay with
They have
Childless Cafe, Marriage Cafe.
I would say,
I have not done that.
It's ridiculous. Like, no one should look at it and you're like, oh wow, you can devalue yourself. So there is my side. On the same passive job search.
Lots of little box.
I have no other word for it. So I wouldn't advise it. My advice would be, my advice would be if you're going to use LinkedIn actively, you're going to do that, but I would get more tactical.
And they were growing up with you. Yeah.
Reaching out to people.
Oh, wow. So that is, yeah.
I still think it's there's a YouTube video. Yeah, there's a YouTube video. There's millions of views on it. And I was just like, it's so accurate. They're working for this. But at the same time, what else is there? Yeah, a year and a half. Yeah, exactly. It's so great. It's so great.
And then it's also very,
we were not